Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
Right before I pressed the record button on mic. So what are we going to talk about?
And we're going to say whatever rolls off the tongue. you know, before, what we should do is before we actually do like a cast, like a podcast, just scroll through like Twitter. Just for 5 minutes, bro. That's more than enough to just make you pissed off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was just showing you something, which I'm not even going to share it on the screen because it doesn't deserve
recognition.
The recognition.
But what is it?
It's it's somebody's website that they made, and it's just like different like liberal stuff. To be honest.
Yeah, interesting.
Trust
woman. I trust woman, but not everything.
The ABCs, not AR-15s, is crazy to me.
But I understand where she's coming from, right? Gun violence, whatever, right?
Sure.
All right, we don't want gun violence, but who happens to cause the most gun violence?
Oh, according to our TikTok, all Republicans do 99% of crime. It was like 91% of crime is done by
crime is done by Republicans, right? Right, I forgot that. I forgot that.
Come
part.
on, dude. Don't you know that everybody?
How can I be so naive?
Don't you know that everybody at internet's correct?
Dude, yeah, 100. That
and you should believe everything you read.
Yeah, that proved itself right so many times. Right. Bro, it's gun control. I understand gun control. Gun repossession, no way.
It's never gonna happen.
Nope.
There's no.
But gun control in what way, right? Like, how do you talk about gun control?
Yeah.
How do you?
Well, to some people, it's just take all the guns away.
Yeah, but then how do you protect yourself from those who don't give their guns away?
Right. Exactly.
Because
it's you're
who's giving away the guns?
Yeah.
The people who haven't registered, right?
Yep.
Their guns are getting collected, and they're giving up their right to bear arms, right?
Yeah.
Are the criminals that hold ghost guns or that hold, illegal stolen guns or illegal guns, do they give them up too?
Yeah, right. I doubt it because nobody knows they have it.
Come on, dude.
Like
isn't that like pretty obvious?
You're also
I'm gonna be a good guy today. I'm gonna turn my gun in because I'm not gonna go rob the store tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna use a knife instead.
Like when the police do like the turn in your handgun day or whatever. How many people actually turn in their
fucking Australia? You stupid people. No, I love Australia. Australia's actually a awesome place. It's just the government is not nowhere near.
Hold on,
awesome.
I gotta pause this real quick.
What you got?
All right.
Some minor technical difficulties.
Not technical difficulties, bro.
What is it then?
Well, we'll see if anybody notices.
Yeah, well, whatever. It is what it is. This guy.
Yeah.
Talking smack right off the bat.
Well, at least I was polite. At least I was polite and paused it before I started yelling about it.
Now everybody knows what you were doing. You were yelling at me.
Hey,
He can yell all he wants, but I can't hear him.
Speaking of guns, I've been shopping around for one.
Yeah? What'd you look at?
Something for concealed carry, just a smaller gun, but I want a 9mm. So I was looking at the P365, but according to Mike, apparently they shoot themselves. So I mean, apparently even when it's holstered, you can still shoot. But then I was also, my friend's got the Hellcat and he was recommending it, but I've heard a lot of issues about the Hellcat, specifically about the trigger. That if you pull the trigger wrong, it won't pull.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about Hellcats. I've seen them for sale. They're a good price. They're a good deal. I was thinking about buying one, but then I'm like,
runnings on the street when they first opened, they were selling for $500 a pop.
I know. I wanted to go buy one. When I wanted to go buy one, didn't have any.
And they were doing rain checks. No, they were doing rain checks.
Well, I didn't ask about rain check. I'm not coming back again and buy another gun.
It's not there. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, that's it, dude.
And then I was looking. I saw the Reflex, which is nice. And sorry, somebody's messaging me about the trailer. But yeah, so I'm just kind of shopping around. I'm not ready to pull the trigger yet.
Literally, right?
But I've been looking. But it's not like I don't need it right now.
Yeah, you do.
True. And then I was telling Edith that too. I'm like, listen, because she said for her birthday she wouldn't mind having me pay for like concealed carry class.
Do you have concealed carry or no?
No, I took the course.
Oh,
but I kind of forgot to submit my paperwork. Yeah.
Dumbass.
So I was like, well, if you're gonna do it, I'm obviously gonna do it for myself too, so I can do it. But I was like that, or I'm like I could just buy you a gun. You know, because it's like she's like I don't know about if I wanted a gun. She's like I don't know if my because she still lives at home, so she's like I don't know if my parents would want me to have a gun.
Just a side note. These European bottle caps, bro.
I hate them,
are
dude.
Freaking killing me, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this freaking thing.
Dude, the first thing
You can't. It won't disconnect, right? I mean, it makes sense. I get it. Is this the way we're gonna save the world?
I mean, you think about it. That's like kind of smart.
It is smart, but it's so
I
annoying.
hate I
bro.
hate drinking out of it.
Man, dude. I
Dude,
mean,
the first thing I did-
Listen, the intention was good.
First thing I did
The
when
product, This here,
it's the execution.
it's the execution that it just sucks on this thing, bro.
Dude, the first thing I did when I came
I was
from,
just trying to drink it, and
when
I
I
couldn't
came from first thing I did when I came from Poland is I bought a regular bottle of water, dude, because I took the cap off.
It's a European thing for sure.
All Polish, anything Polish will automatically have that.
Is
now.
it Polish or is it European thing?
I don't know if it's European. I
thought it was
I was
European
only
thing.
in Poland, right? So,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's annoying as hell.
I feel like they almost have to use more material to do this.
No, I don't think so. I think they just build it. Yeah, man.
But anyway, so yeah, so you said that you looked at the Hellcat, that you did the trigger was kind of a
That's what I've heard.
question mark.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I don't know much about Hellcats. Like I said, there was a good deal. I was
Here's
gonna buy it.
here's my thing. I like guns. I don't know that
like guns
much.
too.
I don't know that much about guns. So like that's why I don't want to just go buy something. Like if I'm gonna buy something, I want to try it out first. And
But you
everything
gotta
like that.
think about what you're buying it for, right? Are you buying it for like home defense, like having like a
It would be my concealed carry weapon.
Or
Yeah,
concealed
it would be
carry,
my concealed
which
carry.
has to
Right.
be a much smaller gun,
Correct.
and it has to have a harder recoil too.
Yeah.
A smaller gun will have a harder recoil because it's less, less surface area.
Yeah.
So when you're shooting like a concealed carry is not, it's not comfortable to shoot
Right.
in general, right? It's a short gun.
It's,
I mean, you can
it's
get
there
it,
for self defense, right? So
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah,
you
like
can use it
like
quick.
You can hold it, nicely and everything, and maybe fits in hand and everything, whatnot. But shooting it,
It's completely different.
is a little bit. It's a little bit more rough. It's a rougher shot than compared to like a full size gun, right?
Right.
Like a full size handgun.
Yeah.
Like we were
I don't
just
know.
looking earlier.
I'll go with my buddy to range. I'll try out his Hellcat because I know he has one. Like I said, the one at Runnings, it's a good deal because you get 4 mags,
Yeah, the case,
the case,
scope. Yeah, I
the
looked at it.
sight, not the scope, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but the sight I would take off anyways because why would I
it's
have
a
that?
green dot
Yeah, but I understand.
or red dot.
But as a carry,
well, yeah, but I don't know if that's like. I wouldn't consider that Hellcat a carry. That's a big ass gun.
no, it's not.
It's pretty big.
That was the standard. That was the smaller one. No, sorry, that was the bigger one. I'm thinking about the smaller Hellcat.
Okay, because they have a smaller one.
Correct.
Because the one that you were talking about, that was the deal or whatever.
Yeah,
That's a big
that was
gun.
the standard size.
Yeah, that's not a
almost.
concealed carry gun.
So I
Unless you
was
conceal it in your backpack.
yeah. So I was thinking about the smaller version of it, which that's the one that has all the issues.
The smaller one?
Yeah, the smaller one.
The smaller components, when they started making them, they're like,
Maybe.
man, this is getting complicated. Gotta make everything smaller.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
Somebody took one measurement wrong. Did you hear about that?
Hold on.
Go ahead. Yeah, let me tell you, it's funny.
So before I buy it, I'm gonna do my due diligence. But like I was telling with Edita, I'm like, well, if you want your concealed carry, well, I didn't tell her this. This is the first time she's gonna hear it right now. But I'm like, well, if you're getting a concealed carry, then the whole point is to have a gun to carry, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, so unless you're keeping it in your car at all times.
Yeah. But then you're not really carrying it.
Right. Well, I mean, you can keep it in your purse
Yeah.
too, right? Let's say she has she's got the stress.
She's one of the fucking small little guns, dude. The little pee-pee, bro.
But I'm like, thinking, well, okay, you can keep it in your car, which is fine. I'm like, but if somebody takes your car, you're gonna take it out and like you're gonna keep it at home. Let's say you forget to put it back in. It's like, if people are gonna have a problem at home with it, then is it smart to do it?
Yeah. I mean, yes, yeah. I mean, but you could buy a lockbox.
True, right? I mean, like I would have a lockbox at home.
I have a lockbox at home. Like I have a gun in the house, and I have a lockbox for it, and you
got
know
the one that you
key,
still like,
the key's
and it
not
pops
really
up?
accessible.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. It's a lockbox, so it's technically locked. Like it takes you a second to get to it, right? I think the one I have is like a fingerprint one, so it pops open or some crap.
Yeah.
There's
I think I got it for you actually.
Yeah, I
I'm
think so.
No, Dad, it was your dad's Secret Santa gift. I'm pretty sure, but I'm the one that picked it up.
No. So yeah, I think you're right. So I think there's a fingerprint, and then there is a key, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, I have it. You know, it's in this probably the securest place in the house compared to my other guns.
Yeah,
But anyway, the other one is you actually have to look for. So
yeah, right.
but yeah, I mean that's and the one I have at home is a pretty big gun.
Yeah,
But yeah, a lockbox will do the job, right? So just keep the keys on your keys, and that's it. No one's gonna go, unless they're actually looking for it. You know what I mean? And who's gonna be looking for it? Who knows? Who knows who's gonna be looking for it realistically? But
apparently the people that are collecting the guns, bro.
Yeah, apparently those people. Nice.
You see that ICE got? There was a shooting.
Yeah, there was a shooting yesterday, dude.
Yeah, I haven't read up on it, but
So supposedly, from what I read today and yesterday, a dude came out. Was on a rooftop yesterday at like 7 a.m. near over a ice facility, like away from it, but obviously inside.
yeah.
And he started shooting, and he shot 3 people, 2 people, who were detainees.
Yeah.
Like they were the ones who getting arrested by ICE.
Yeah.
I don't think they got killed or if they got injured.
Shot. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he shot himself.
Pussy.
And then he had written on not one of the magazines, what is it? Fuck ICE, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, look it up. I'm just looking up right now.
He did a pretty
Go through Twitter, bro. My favorite
Yeah, true.
place to scroll, dude. Twitter's funny, dude. It's so like I tell people all the time, don't believe everything you read on the internet. You have to really cipher through, all the information that you
this
get.
is Barack Obama talking about shit about
Tylenol.
Trump's. I don't even know. Trump was supposed to.
I just heard that he's gonna be charged with treason.
Really?
Obama. I just seen that today. I don't know what that means, but I mean, listen, man. I'm not sure. I see what Trump is doing. He's trying to clean some of this crap up. I'm not sure if. Well, listen. Go after anybody if you actually have the proof. If you have proof of wrongdoing.
So I feel like this will be every time, bro.
But dude, he went off on somebody yesterday. He was swearing on Twitter, dude. JD Vance. But what was I saying before that? Oh, this is funny. I forgot what I was saying. I'm completely off because you're scrolling a lot.
Treason.
Yeah, he was supposed to get charged for treason, but I was saying that if you have the evidence, if you have the proof, then go after anybody and everybody, as long as the evidence is legitimate. So, what are you looking at, dude? This is not what we're looking for. Look up. So a funny fact I seen yesterday.
This is for President Trump of being shot.
But about the shooting, just check on the shooting. I'm curious. An actual search up Dallas shooting on Twitter. I think you can just search it up. I don't really search anything on Twitter. This freaking algorithm is pretty good. Dallas. ICE. There you go. So what happened?
Excuse me,
dude, bro. So inappropriate.
Yeah, whatever.
They identified the gunman. He was a 29-year-old Joshua Dion. Classified the shooting at ICE detention is probably, I'm gonna guess, terrorism, domestic terrorism. Oh, this is what we're gonna do now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna now and show this to the people. So here you go. People are saying this kind of crap. Oh wait, okay. So the whites are the problem. So let's make it a race thing again, right? Let's make it a race thing again because that's been working out so well for everybody. The race thing, bro. If you see race in terms of good and bad or whatever, you're part of the problem, man. That's it.
Literally.
I mean, that's what it is.
It's like when you call like all these people, all these Democratic people who are like, oh, you're racist. Well, it's like, you're part of the problem by calling other people racist.
Yeah.
Like I think a great example was, I think Morgan Freeman was on an interview.
Oh yeah.
And somebody was like, hey, how do you end racism? He's like, just stop talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody's, not only him, but some other black famous people said the same thing in there. And it's like, and they're very far and few in between.
Yeah, right.
There's not a lot of those people. I have a lot of respect for Morgan Freeman.
Right.
He's a good actor. He's a good dude overall in general.
The voice of God.
Yeah, the voice of God, bro, Bruce Almighty. But just keep going. But that's the thing is like if you see it, then you're just gonna keep adding to the fire and the flames, right? I mean that's just what it is at the end of the day.
Is that an actual picture?
I don't think that's.
It looks kind of fake. I'm not showing it, but
No, don't show that to anybody. Yeah, no, it's fake. I'm just trying to see how people actually died.
yeah.
Oh, and then this guy.
Hmm.
The night before, Newsom. The night
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
he was saying that we gotta, raise arms.
Of course.
Oh, see, anti-ICE.
Yep.
The leader of the left responded to the ICE shooting in Dallas. Blood is on his hands. The shooter had anti-ICE messages carved into the shell casing. So did Charlie's assassin casing, saying, "Hey, fascist, catch."
Stupid.
This is sick. Oh, bro, Brian Crestarian, bro, you're a white male again, dude, bro, you white. First of all,
Oh,
you're white.
Here you go. This morning, just before 7 a.m. local time, an individual fired multiple rounds at Dallas, Texas ICE facility, killing one, wounding several others before taking his own life. So he wounds one, he killed one, and wounded several.
Yeah. That's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
For real. Like, and what makes these people do this? Just being brainwashed?
Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, you have to remember that is this the one where he kind of goes crazy?
No,
I forgot about this.
We all forgot about this, dude.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
Oh, man.
Somebody told me the other day I have a good Trump
That's
impression.
hilarious, dude.
Somebody told me I have a good Trump impression. I was like, I don't even know. I'm like,
Oh, go ahead. Did you finish?
yeah.
Did you see Theo Von's clip used for Homeland Security?
No.
Dude.
What was it?
They made like I don't know what you would call it, like a promotional video. Look up what the hell is it called? Look up Homeland Security and what did I just say? Who's his name?
Theo Von.
Theo Von. They probably, I wonder if they took it down. This is it. Here you got deported, dude.
Let's see.
Heard you got deported, dude.
And then, well, you gotta let it all go.
Self-deported?
They simply stopped coming. They're not coming anymore. We're getting a lot of credit, but they're not coming anymore.
I think 2 million people already got deported.
Leave now.
Not deported, but self-deported at 1.6, which they got cash in hand for that to leave. I'm serious. Yeah. Dude, Theo Von. Okay, what if someone attacks me tomorrow because they think I'm some final boss of deportations or something? Oh my god, dude, this is funny.
Dude, Theo Von is a fucking hilarious. Like I said, I went to a show. His stand-up isn't this funny, but his his
General,
podcast
yeah.
is but overall he is a really funny dude, right?
Yeah. So yeah, but that was
You gotta follow him.
so he's yeah, he's funny, dude. He went out yesterday saying he's like I'm not getting any cut from this. So how are you guys using this? I don't know exactly remember what he said, but he's like, I'm not, I take this down. He's like, I don't want this up there.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah, go
Why?
to Theo Von's podcast. Go to Theo Von's Twitter. I'm pretty sure he commented on it saying like, yo, take this down. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna be. I don't know if it's on his or if it's. No, it's gotta be. So he probably responded somewhere.
Yeah, it's already September 20th.
Yeah. That was probably on that video when we watched. Yeah.
She was funny though.
Theo Von, funny guy. But
But he made it, didn't he?
what?
Did he make it?
I mean, I'm sure he made
Dude,
that
he had to
clip,
have
right?
made it.
Yeah, but it's like, do you want Homeland Security using your clip? Like he said, he just said it right now. He's like, I don't want some, deportation or whatever, deportation guy who's getting deported come up to you and fucking kill me because
Yeah.
they think that I approve this message or whatever because I'm part of it, right? So I mean, I get his point of view. I wouldn't be, sure. I made a clip somewhere along. There's somewhere out there is gonna be a clip of me saying something stupid,
Yeah, right.
taking that out of context,
For sure.
and then they're gonna be like, "Look at this guy. He's all for deportations." You know what I mean? So,
I mean, they already say about that about us anyways. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't-
They don't even need proof, dude. They'll just say it anyways.
Theo Von, your second cousin, dude. Oh man, I love Twitter. Twitter's fun. Twitter's fun to find a bunch of stuff. I just seen that I think one of the nuclear powered countries, I'm pretty sure it's France. They're building a new submarine, and somebody in the design department put the decimal place in the wrong place. And add an extra 20 tons to the submarine, and they started building it, and then they figured out that it'll sink.
Yeah.
That if it goes under, it ain't coming back up. Yeah, I think $20 billion is in the hole.
20 billion?
Yeah, because it's the whole program. Dude, I don't know how much of that is real. Again, this is the internet, so I don't know if I would believe everything I would read. But I mean, bro, if that's the dude. Imagine one dude cost you $20 billion. I mean,
he's probably out of a job.
I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so that he's out of a job because that is a mistake you don't make, bro. I mean, but then the question becomes: is it only his fault that this happened?
Yeah, right. Because so many people probably saw it.
I mean, this is a project that's being worked on by
Hundreds, if not thousands of people.
yes, 100%. So
Nobody
how do you
else.
get to the stage of already building the submarine and then figuring out that somebody designed something wrong and we're off by 20 tons? You know what I mean? Like
that. Like I feel like that's a pretty big.
I would think
Number.
that you would have somebody like a backup, like like somebody look over the whole thing and be like, all right, this makes sense, this doesn't make sense. A group of professionals, maybe maybe I don't
Engineers
know,
or something?
engineers, something. Who knows what kind of engineers they use? You know what I
The
mean?
French ones, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they might not
they're
be
probably
French.
immigrants.
Who knows? Who knows what kind of engineers they use? They could use the same engineers.
They're using the people they got love, dude.
That's like I said, don't know if that's
Yeah.
true or not. It was by a somewhat legitimate, source, but
Who's your source, Paul?
hey, it wasn't even
Reddit.
personal. That is like the freaking cesspool of shit, bro.
But you know what?
I go on Reddit if I'm looking for something technical.
Yeah,
I don't go on
half
Reddit.
my job is on Reddit, bro. When it comes to computers and shit, Reddit is.
Yeah, but then there are other parts of Reddit that are
correct.
just.
I think now is a lot of people use Discord.
So it seems like
yeah.
Destiny, right? The guy Destiny.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to use him as an example.
Did he just get banned or something like that? Or kicked off?
he blocked his own son on like all social medias because Destiny's more of like the liberal kind,
Mhm,
and
no shit.
and so his son goes out and he's just like tweeting like Jesus loves all of you and like all this all like the things that we believe in realistically.
But he's got a son?
Yeah,
How old is this guy?
not young.
Destiny?
Yeah, and apparently
He looks like he's like 30 something.
yeah. Well, his son's like probably 18.
Interesting.
Let's see here.
Interesting. I don't know that, but he's an idiot. He was all for Charlie Kirk dying and shit. It's like, dude, what the? Steve Bonnell, that's his name. Go up top. He's right there.
Yeah. Well, he's got a son.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. The omniliberal youth. Yeah, look at Oh, man. I love the internet. The internet's funny. How do people have comedy without internet back in the day?
I have no idea, dude.
They did.
Look, even Elon Musk called him up.
I don't think that the jackass should be banned, but Amazon should stop paying him to incite murder. That's insane. Elon Musk is back with with Trump.
Seen him at the memorial.
They met up at the memorial, dude, which was that memorial was crazy. We watched it because we had a party here over the weekend. Remember? And the memorial, that memorial lasted, I think.
It was like all day. It was
I
two
think
to
it was
it was
like-
2 to 7.
No, wait, it was like
Maybe
it
longer.
was like 1 o'clock till like 7 o'clock. It was
Yeah.
long. It took forever. But It was nice. They talked a lot of good stuff. Charlie Kirk was a good dude.
Yeah.
He did a lot for the cause, I guess you could say. And now he's gone. So hopefully I think that woke up a lot of people to a lot of different, views and opinions and everything. But I think it also revived a lot of people's belief and faith of some sort, mostly Christianity. I've seen, they were saying, I just seen this, I think yesterday. Search up, actually, I'm curious on maybe Grok, Grok, or you could do Grok. Grok works. We pay for it, so we might as well use it.
Do we?
Yeah, dude.
But if you hit, we don't have Grok 4.
What do you mean? We're on Grok 4 right now.
Fast.
Oh, because Grok 4 is slow as hell.
Well, here's Grok 4 fast.
Let's find out. All right. Ask him. Ask it. Has Christianity expanded worldwide? Or how would I write this in recently? Like in the past in the past decade, how much has Christianity expanded? I think it went from 1.3 million or 2.3 million believers to 2.4. I want to say that Christianity has been on a comeback. It's going to be on a comeback now for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, people are actually going to church and
Maybe,
not necessarily going to church, but having
praying more, picking up a Bible.
Doing things to kind of maybe turn back to faith a little bit.
Growing from 2.52 billion in 2020 to around 2.63 to 2.65 in 2025. So 100 million.
So an average annual growth rate of about 1%, which slightly outpaces the world's overall population growth of 88%, 0.88%, so less than 1%. This represents an increase of over 120 million people in just 5 years. Projections indicate further expansion to more than 3 billion Christians by 2050. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Africa alone added nearly 90 million Christians.
This growth is uneven concentrated in the global south. Sub-Saharan Africa, Asia, and Latin America have seen the stronger increases. And for Africa alone added nearly 90 million Christians, where in Africa is where they get slaughtered the most and nobody knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
Between 20 and 2025, 2% annual growth rate. While Europe and North America experience declines of 0.5 and 0.1% annually, respectively, losing about 19 million adherents. Okay, so, I mean, depending on what part of the world, it seems like, if you think about it and look back, before the massive technology leap that we had and before we had social media and before we had all this stuff, I'm talking maybe even 100 years ago, as recent as 100 years ago, Christianity was spreading quickly. It was expanding. It was, and it produced a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, I think back then
there was a lot of reasons for that.
Yeah, I think
right?
one of the bigger ones is people having a lot of kids.
But that was part of the religion.
Yeah.
To have kids.
Correct.
Right. And nowadays it seems like that got kind of put back on a back burner.
Yeah.
To have kids because
people can't afford multiple kids now.
Because people are not as religious.
Yeah.
Right.
True. Everybody's a little bit more loose now.
B, the cost of living.
Yeah.
Having kids is expensive. I mean, in order to have kids, it's hard to have you can have a kid in an apartment building. You could have maybe one deal with it, but if you have two live in an apartment building, it just doesn't really work. It doesn't really work, So you want a house, but buying a house is expensive, so it's unaffordable at the current moment. So it's I get it, but then there's others who have 3, 4, 5, 6 kids.
Others as in
just other people, other groups, either minorities, majorities, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And somehow they make it manage. They can manage.
Listen, if
anybody can do it.
Yeah, you can make it work if you need to.
You might have to sacrifice.
Absolutely.
A lot for that to happen, but kids are a joy for sure. I mean, it's kind of like if you don't.
It's kind of your goal, isn't it?
But how do you say that? But how do you explain it to people and then people are gonna be like, well,
I want my blood to live on.
Yeah, but some people are like, oh, you only said that. You said it about kids because you have them, because you can afford to have them.
I don't have them.
I know, and I know you don't, but I do, right?
Yeah.
But
well, I think you know what? I think oh my God, what's her name? Why am I blanking? Charlie's wife.
Oh, Erica Kirk.
Erica Kirk. I think she had a phenomenal speech about.
I mean, she's been having good speeches recently. Now
No,
she
but
took over, so-
specifically at the memorial because that was more religious than
Yeah.
anything. I think she had a fantastic like message, and she's like, Charlie was mostly targeting young men.
Yeah.
That your goal in life should be to get married, have kids, have a family and stuff like that. Which was the goal back in the day,
Yeah, exactly.
and now it's that
Now it's more like
that goal has shifted.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not a family. Maybe it's just to get married, but I don't want any kids, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe it's I want to travel every single country. Okay, that's cool and all, but at the end of the day, like you're gonna wait till you're 35 to 40, and there's gonna be complications,
Yeah.
right? It's gonna be harder to get pregnant, harder to have kids, right? And then you're just more tired at that age, right?
Yeah.
Where it's harder to deal with young people.
Basically, I was
Not speaking from experience because I
Yeah.
don't have any kids, nor am I that old. But
what I'm saying is that if you don't have kids to live for, what are you gonna live for?
right,
Right? But then people are gonna take that and say, "Well, I can't have kids," or "We don't want kids. Why can't we, be the same? Why can't you say that, live for yourself?" Whatever. You can.
yeah, absolutely,
It's a free world. You can do whatever you want. Just because I have an opinion that I think that way, that if it's not kids to live for, what else is there? Well, then there's a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
I don't care.
yeah,
Right? That's just I know what my preference is, and that's all. I mean,
exactly.
It is what it is. You can go decide your own thing. It's like, that doesn't bother me. That's what you want to do. Just don't complain about other people's kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I mean a lot.
And don't be.
I repeat
and you shouldn't be judgmental on people that want to have that, right?
Yeah, like who want to have kids or don't want to have kids, whatever, right. That's your decision. You decide what you want to do.
Correct.
If you want to enjoy your life or you're going to drive around the world all your life, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would do that. That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I think I like having kids and then raising
Being a
them
dad,
and then
yeah.
being a dad and then showing them what the world looks like, teaching them maybe good from evil, teaching them what's right, what's wrong.
Yep.
Teaching them what cars what. Yeah. So it's a joy, right? It's a joy. I mean, it is to me. It's hard. It's never easy, but it's worth it. I'm hoping. I mean, I will see in the future how things play out. But at the rate we're going, dude, Alenka,
I don't know, bro. Today she said she wants a Beamer.
She'll change her mind later. By the time we go,
But then she said she wants a Lambo. So
yeah, she wants a Lamborghini Huracan. That's what she wants, a blue one. So if anybody out there has a good deal on the blue Lamborghini Huracan, let us know.
In 15 years.
Exactly, in 15 years. No, I would be less than that, but maybe we'll find something.
I don't think her first car is going to be a Lambo.
Hell no, it ain't going to be mine. She can just look at it. It's like, this is our
You could
car.
repark it.
Yeah, around the driveway, yeah.
It ends up in the grass. Damn it.
I mean, she's already got a car. She just got to grow into it.
Yeah.
Who told me that last time? He's like, Big Z. Big Z is like, he was on a podcast last time. He's like, you should just buy one. She'll grow into it. Right.
Yeah, dude, she'd be trying to drive that thing in like 2 years.
Dude, she'd be riding in the grass.
Yeah.
We'd be losing bumpers left and right. Yeah. We'll get her
like a Suzuki
we
Samurai.
should get her if we want to do that, we'd get her a Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. Have you seen the Sterrato?
That's like the off-road.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Get one of those.
Or just get her like a Samurai.
Like a Samurai, like what? The freaking
The Suzuki one.
bro, those things are like rollover like death traps, bro. Did you
Yeah.
not know that?
Yeah.
Why the hell would I give her that?
I don't know. It'd be fun.
This is Marcin not being an adult or a parent.
I mean, she'll learn a lesson for being strapped in.
That's what I always say. Except if it rolls over, this time she might get crushed by the car.
I mean, she's not going to be going that fast. They can't even go like over 50.
So you got to do is
Get her a K truck.
I was looking at a couple of them. I was looking at a couple of
She
them.
could probably reach the pedals at her age.
So I was looking at one that was for sale. I think like $3,500.
Yeah.
But the engine was in the truck, like a bed.
Yeah.
So it had to be put together and shit. I don't want to do that.
Why?
Because I don't want to put together something that's already been taken apart.
Yeah. Well, you can import one. They're cheap. to
I mean,
import.
they're not that cheap. Not anymore. Tariffs.
Well, Poland won't ship anything out to America right now
Why not?
because they're on strike.
Who's on strike?
The I don't know if it's like the harbors and stuff.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that.
But they like people like when I was in Poland, they were saying like, oh, like unfortunately we can't ship anything to America right now. They're like, maybe other companies will, but like if you try to do it through like the Potsdam or anything like that, they won't.
Oh
ship.
yeah, I think so. I think
They-
so.
they
I've
won't-
heard
they
something
won't-
about that.
They won't ship it because
Yeah.
of the tariffs and all that stuff.
So
And they'll open up soon enough.
there's always a deal to be made. Dude. We'll make a deal.
Just an opportunity.
If we don't go to war first, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll make a deal. I don't know if you've been listening or not, but they're talking about war here coming up soon.
For what?
It depends on who you ask.
Mm.
But Pete Hegseth today recalled a bunch of generals and admirals to Virginia
I
for
do-
like,
I
for
did
like
see
an
that.
emergency meeting
I did
for
see that.
tomorrow, I think,
Yeah.
or next week. I'm not sure. Whatever day coming up, next couple of days, I think. So I wonder what the hell that's about. Russia's over here, testing everybody's air defenses
Yeah.
all over Europe currently. They just got popped off Norway, and they were just in Alaskan airspace a couple hours ago, and they got escorted back out. So I don't know what the hell. I already talked about this last time. The whole
Okay,
Slav
but like,
thing.
yeah,
But
but at the same
I don't
time,
know what the hell Russia's doing. But like, what are you guys doing now?
like, okay, my uncle told me this funny joke, where he's like, well, it was a joke, but he's like, you know what's crazy to me? He's like, that 250 million Europeans are asking 160 million Americans to help with 120 million Russians or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact numbers, but it was something like
Well,
that.
I'm gonna tell you what happened and what the backstory on that is. The backstory on that is that Europe stopped spending its money on its defense because
Yeah.
they're hoping that the U.S. would do everything, right? Which is fine and dandy because guess what? We were paying for everything.
Yeah,
Now, Daddy Trump comes back and
He
he
says,
says, "Listen,
no more money.
you want this stuff? 5%.
Yeah,
5% of your GDP goes towards defense,
yep.
and we'll sell you this stuff with your money. We'll sell you whatever you want. You're
You gotta
paying
pay
for it.
Yep.
That's it. Wow.
How could he?
How could he do that to anybody?
Yeah.
Right? How could you do that? How can you not give us stuff for free? Yeah, that's such stupid thinking. But anyway, so I 100% agree with that, dude. Bro,
Yeah.
yeah, raise your defense budget. You guys are the ones with the problem on your borders.
Yeah. Literally on your borders.
We're in the middle between two oceans, so we can be isolate. We can isolate ourselves from everything.
Yep. Except from Canada.
We'll take them over before anything.
They might voluntarily
They're
come.
probably, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're at the point right now where their government is such shit that I bet you my cousin over there is rolling,
Dude.
fucking probably pissed. That I don't know how long they're gonna hold on to for. I mean, I have no idea. The fact that they haven't made a trade deal with America and they're literally right here,
Yep.
it's kind of on them for being dumbasses. That's just being a dumbass.
And the worst part is it's the regular people that are suffering the most from it.
But so they're saying that that Russia might be planning to attack NATO soon, which Russia just said that NATO is already in war against Russia in Ukraine. So things are kind of getting out of hand a little bit over there. It seems like Trump's back on the Ukraine train.
Nope.
He said that he's going to start sending them more weapons and stuff and like that they can get their lands back. So I think Trump offered a hand to Putin.
Yeah.
Like, let's make a deal.
And
Let's
he's
make
like,
something.
Putin's like, nah.
And Putin said nah. And Trump's like, okay, well, fuck you then. I'm
Now
gonna
go next person.
Now we're just gonna start sending some troops and some equipment, and now we're gonna start jamming your equipment, and now we're gonna start. You guys want to do this? You guys want to do that? Oh, we're gonna go take over Venezuela so we can take over the oil production supply
Right.
of the world. 'Cause that's the other thing they're saying
Yep.
is that America's planning to invade Venezuela. They're planning to invade. Supposedly, they're planning to invade. Well, supposed to be planning. There's rumors out there that
Right.
the American government, that the U.S. military is doing a lot of training in the Caribbean for possible invasion of Venezuela to knock out Maduro, their
okay.
their
Yeah.
dictator, basically. I don't know Venezuelan politics, so I'm not gonna call him a dictator
Yeah,
because I don't
no
know.
idea.
Right? I know Venezuela's poor as hell because of this guy.
Yeah.
Super poor.
Venezuelans, when they're what was it called? Their currency.
I don't know what it's called.
Whatever the currency was, it was they basically made so much. They printed so much
Yeah,
of
they
it.
use it for paper.
Yeah, and
to
that they were
light
burning
fires.
it. They
Yeah.
were burning it,
Yeah,
right?
that's
It's
called.
basically what Germany did too.
Yeah, that's called the hyperinflation. There's no coming back from that. That's a crash.
Yeah.
That's just not.
And
And that's what we're trying to avoid from happening
yeah.
in America.
So you know what people were doing? People were playing RuneScape and like making money in RuneScape, like digital money,
Mhm.
right? And they would sell it for real money because there's markets like that for
Yeah.
that. And that's literally they would do that as their full-time job.
Interesting.
And people would have like bot farms, right? Which is like usually breaks the rules for any game that you play.
Yeah.
But they would have like bot farms, or one person would just be really efficient at it. There was like this interview where this guy was like explaining how he did it. Like he was like, dude, I was like 16. He was like, I was broke. I didn't really even have a house. He's like, so I got a computer and he's like, I started playing and then I learned how to play the game. He's like, I didn't even know how to play the game at first. He's like, I just learned and started gathering money and stuff. And then after a while, I sold it and I literally was able to make a living off that.
I mean, dude, you could make money, dude. With any idea?
Well, the reason why is because people would buy it with American dollars. So when you bought, Venezuelan
Yeah.
currency, it was so much
Yeah,
that
it's
you know,
inflated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Like you can't do that. You could do that here, right? People do that here, but you get shut down so fast, and it's usually not cost effective. And then you
Yeah.
gotta like hack people and stuff like that. So
Well, they're saying that there's rumors out there saying that we're gonna go invade Venezuela so that we can basically because Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world.
Yeah.
Right. What does America like to go do?
take oil.
Give freedom. You know,
Same thing.
we're spreading
you
freedom.
you can use that.
Yeah.
You can use those interchangeably.
So they're saying that that it could make sense that if they went into Venezuela and
Liberated the country.
couple of different ways you
Yeah.
can look at this, right? And I'm not advocating for war. I'm
Yeah,
not.
right,
That's
right.
not my thing. But if they went into Venezuela and invaded Venezuela, and they were able to take out Venezuela, like let's say, get rid of the dictator, and basically, like you said,
Put in a new government.
liberate the
Yeah.
country, right? Within a few days,
Yeah.
that'd be a huge message to China and Russia, and be like, look, you went into Ukraine. And you're still there for 3.5 years. We walked into Venezuela and took that thing out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
So imagine what we can do. All right? That's one way to look at it. The other way is that basically they would take over the oil supply,
Yep.
the production of oil, and they would flood the market with cheap Venezuelan oil and knock Russia's prices down to basically nothing, where Russia would be
Man,
losing a ton of money selling because they'll be selling for cheap.
Yep.
Because Venezuela will be like, all right, well, we're going to sell to China, we'll sell to Iran, we'll sell to
Right.
we'll sell to anybody who wants to pay. We'll sell for $20 a barrel.
Yep.
Whoever wants it.
You know what would come in handy right now? USAID.
Oil rig.
USAID.
USAID. I don't know what that would be in handy for, but it sounds like
Don't you remember-
overthrow of a
don't you-
government.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Subliminally.
yeah. That's like there was like I think there was somebody on our TikTok. I think that commented something like that. They're like, what did they say? That somebody said that Ukraine, that this all happened, the war in Russia, not war in Russia,
Started with like 2015.
2014.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fake news. That's not true. How would the U.S. be involved? Dude, we had senators there on the spot making deals.
Yep.
The Orange Revolution, basically what it is, they got rid of the guy. So the guy who got elected, the president, right? He was more Russian leaning.
Yep.
So he wanted to integrate Ukraine more into Russia. Not integrate, but, work better with Russia, right? And the people in Ukraine, didn't want that to happen. So they basically came and they overthrew the government through a guy who's pro-European. And that's why
USAID.
when that happened, and that was 100% funded by it. And when that happened, the next part of that story is that, okay, they overthrew the Russian leaning government. They put in a pro-Western government towards Europe. And then what they started doing is they looked at the map and they said, who elected the guy previously? And it was Eastern Ukraine, because there's a bunch of Russians living, a bunch of Russian-speaking Ukrainians, right? So they went in over there and they started bombing and started shooting like people like in Donetsk and Luhansk and everything. They were bombing the areas.
Yeah.
Without actually, having declared war or anything like that. They're separatists, whatever. And then they became separatists. And then they were getting their asses kicked. And that's when Russia stepped in and said, hey, we're gonna back you guys up. You know, the Russian speaking population
Right,
of
right,
Eastern
right.
Europe, of Eastern Ukraine, by just funding you currently and giving you weapons, if anything, right? But that escalated into the next level of basically turning into war.
Right.
That's how this whole thing started, and this is all fingerprints from the U.S. government.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm-
just I don't know, U.S. government in terms of like CIA, FBI, not FBI,
Yeah.
but CIA. Who knows who? You know, it seems like it has fingerprints from that whole thing. That this was all part of it. I mean, Hillary
Come
Clinton.
on, let's be
Hillary
honest.
Clinton was out there as well. You know, promoting democracy.
Right.
You know, so was John McCain. So was a bunch of other people. So that's the backstory. That's the general backstory of how this all evolved. And then to what it is now. Now it was just that Ukraine wanted to join NATO to fight Russia in those separatist regions, and Russia said, if you join Ukraine or if you join NATO, we're gonna
Yeah.
pop in and say hello.
What's up?
They're still saying hello for the last 3.5 years. So I mean that's
It's an extended greeting.
there's a lot to talk about that because a couple days after the war started when Russia invaded, when Russia invaded Ukraine, they were on their way to Kiev, right?
Yeah.
They're on their way to Kiev, and depending on which source you listen to, who knows who's right and who's wrong at the end of the day. But they're on their way advancing to Kiev to take Kiev out and take out Zelensky. And in that time, they were doing a proposal for an agreement for a ceasefire in Turkey.
Yeah.
There was a proposal. There was an agreement. It was already signed by Putin. It was signed by the Russian government, whatever. From my understanding, it was already signed by them, and they were just waiting for Zelensky's signature. And Zelensky was about to sign it, but before he signed it, Boris Johnson from the UK showed up and said, "Hey, don't sign this. We'll back you up." And this is how we are here today. Because at that point, supposedly, the Russians, when they were advancing Kiev, they got word that there's going to be a ceasefire, so they start pulling back.
No shit.
I mean, that's what certain sources say. Other sources say that
Right.
they got beat. They got beat on the battlefield. They got fought back. It's very possible, but both options are on the table. And then that's what basically delayed Ukraine from falling in the first few days. With a supposedly peace agreement in place that was hijacked by Boris Johnson. So I don't know.
How's the UK got to do with this? They're not even part of the UN anymore. Or EU.
UK's they meddle just like everybody else, but except they got nothing meddle with right now because their entire military is a piece of shit.
Cops don't even have guns in the country. Is crazy.
So that was
stare them to death.
that was kind of the reasoning behind what's going on now. So it's time to end this war. Russia obviously wants the land that they I think they have an objective that they want to capture.
The land is rightfully theirs.
No, I think they want to. That's historical.
Yeah.
For today's measures, I think they just want to capture up to the river.
Yeah.
Where basically Ukraine is split into half by a river. I forgot what river. The Dnieper River. I think so. Yeah. Dnieper, whatever it's called. And
What?
What are you drinking? Looks like juice.
Because it's non-alcoholic beer, dude. I'll give this about Poland, man. They have the widest variety of 0% beer.
Yeah.
Especially now, well, because Poland has, basically zero tolerance for drinking and driving.
That makes sense.
So they have so many options for non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
And this was in your fridge, so I was like, all right, let's just drink it.
Take it, drink it, yeah. Get rid of it. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so we might be invading Venezuela. I mean, that might happen. Who knows? I don't know if, like I said, I don't think Trump will.
I don't think he wants to start a war.
I don't think he wants to be known for that because he was always trying to be a peacemaker, a pacifist, you can say almost.
Yeah.
But he also killed certain people.
Yeah,
He died like a dog. A nice dog, but a dead dog.
He died like a dog.
He's funny as hell, bro. Oh my god, there's a funny ass clip of him trying to read the Tylenol thing. Dude, look it up. Just look it up. Trump reading about Tylenol, and when he stumbles upon the word, the actual drug, ansi something. I forgot what it's. I can't even say it. I'm immigrant as hell. I mean, I try to speak my best English, but I just can't. So certain words I just can't pronounce, dude. Man, but you're still trying Twitter. What are you doing?
No. I can't believe
Twitter.
we have Bing set up.
Bing. I search up Trump Tylenol. Shrimp.
Shut up.
What are you trying? Shrimp.
It's been a long day on the computer.
Dude, it's funny when he starts reading it. Hold on, read it. Keep going. Don't take it. He says, "Did you hear about the woman who were taking it because Trump told them not to take it? Now they're dying." Anyway, keep going. Keep going. Don't look at this. Keep going. There's a certain one we're looking for. All right. People in Cuba can't afford to buy Tylenol. They have virtually no autism. Oh man. I mean, listen. If there's some kind of trace for it, then continue. Let's go. Where is this dude? There's. Oh my God. We have to find this clip. Keep going. What are you looking at?
This might be it.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, this is it. This is actually it.
Positions at the use of, well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Acetaminophen. Is that okay?
Go ahead, Paul. Say it 3 times fast.
I'm never gonna try.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm
Go
never
ahead,
gonna try,
go
bro. I
ahead.
already know. I do. I look at Tylenol about it, and I'm like, I can't even say this word.
Acetaminophen.
I cinnamon muffin.
You just said cinnamon.
I see a cinnamon muffin. Dude, but he's like, oh, wait, oh. He looked at that word and he's like, well. Oh, man, that's funny. But I mean, there's another thing. Like,
True.
Tylenol came out a couple of years ago and said that it's not good to take Tylenol while you're pregnant.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So, I mean, you're kind of... Is it linked to autism? If there is any kind of study done, and I believe RFK,
Well,
I think RFK is pretty,
This was right here.
When was this written? Show it to the
Uh,
people. Show it to the people. Can I actually see that though? Oh, okay. So when was this written? Oh, who knows? There's no date on it.
yeah.
The study was published August 14, BMC Environmental Health. So when children are exposed to acetaminophen, also known as by the name Tylenol, dude, I can't read these words. During pregnancy, they may be more likely to develop neurodevelopmental disorders, NDDs, including autism, ADHD, according to a new study. So what was published August 14th?
It doesn't say what year or anything, but
I think that's from like 7 years ago.
2025.
Is this what it is? Oh, there you go. August 20th, 2025. So this is recent. So are they basing it off of that? I mean, this is Harvard,
Yeah, right.
by the way, people. Hopefully the fucking smart people remain there because it hasn't been good for them. All right.
Trump, don't take Tylenol. I mean, it's not like you can overdose on it.
So you can. So people are dying. So supposed to be some. Look, some woman who was pregnant. She took like 20 pills and against Trump. And I don't know if this is real or not.
Oh, apparently this is CNN right here. So apparently this is the top one.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Look how old this is. Obama says Trump's Tylenol announcement was violence against the truth. Okay. Acetaminophen during pregnancy may increase risk of hyperactivity in kids. Written August 15, 2016.
Yeah.
This was 10 years ago.
Yep.
In 2017, they wrote, study links, the stupid ass word, in pregnancy to ADHD, but experts question results. October 30th, 2017. Common painkillers should be investigated for possible risks to developing fetuses, experts
September
say.
23rd, 2021.
Wow. So, and Obama goes,
That's 3 different years, mind you.
3.
That's
Yeah,
that's
three-
a
yeah,
5-year
that's-
span. That's
what
a
I'm saying.
5-year
Dude,
span.
this is from 2016. It was the first one.
Yeah, I'm saying
We're
5
talking
years.
9 years to today.
And what was it? 2025. Trump links autism to acetaminophen
Mm-hmm.
used during pregnancy, despite decades of evidence it's safe.
CNN, bro. Dude, what? I mean, I don't know if this is real. Maybe it's altered in some way, but if this is real, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
There you go. This is documented on CNN TDS.
This is documented. This is documented CNN TDS. Yeah, Trump deranging syndrome. This is wild, dude. I mean, it's right. It's right. It's all the same ones.
Yeah.
It's all from one place, dude. This is crazy. And then they say that the media always tells the truth.
Yeah.
What truth? The convenient truth or the actual truth? Because the actual truth was right there, and you guys are like, that's not true. Look at these people. Wild people.
I want to see her in 9 months.
She might be dead. Supposedly, one lady took like 20 or 30 fucking pills, and she had liver damage.
What's this? Oh.
Who wrote this? CTV, Canadian TV News. We don't believe them at all. I have zero respect in them. Canada.
Tylenol. We actually don't recommend, dude. We actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Thank you for taking the time to voice your concerns today.
But there's no date, so it could be fake.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
This is crazy. But this is what I'm talking about. This is crazy shit. Like, you guys wrote up these articles. These articles were posted on your, news feed. And now you guys are saying that we never said that?
Yeah.
Bro, the internet, guys, don't forget. Everything lives on the internet forever. Can't get rid of it.
Yep.
Can't get rid of it. Not anymore. Somebody has a screenshot somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, literally. Somebody has... There's... Of everything that's ever posted on the internet, at least one person has a screenshot of everything.
Correct.
You know?
No, it's not
You
here.
just gotta find the right person.
Somebody's scouring the internet.
But they said that was said like 7 years ago already.
Yeah.
How does Tylenol have a Twitter page?
It's not even official.
No. It's
I
not.
mean, it doesn't take much to make it official. So.
Well, they don't want to pay probably because Elon Musk is a Trump supporter.
True.
You know?
Well, he is now again.
He is now again. He's back. He's back with. They were hanging out at the memorial. So they probably got
I
something
saw
going
Dana
on.
White there too.
I seen. Did you see Don Jr.? Not
Yeah.
Don. Was it Don Jr.? No, Eric Trump. Talking, making fun of his dad.
No.
You didn't see it?
No.
Don. Search it up. It's funny, dude. Oh,
I seen Dana White there.
he was there.
he was in the-
There was a lot of people that were there. It was pretty. Patrick Bet David was there. There was a lot of people that were there.
Is it just Eric Trump?
Trump trolls that. Trump trolls Trump. No, let's see. At the memorial. Let's see. Nope. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, okay, whatever. But so Eric Trump, was it Eric Trump?
It's fine. It's fine.
But he was making fun of him. He's like, you're getting too aggressive on Twitter with the Donald Trump name with the voice and everything. So it was funny. But that was at the memorial. But regardless, yeah, they got together and supposedly Musk said, what did he say? He said, we can all hang out together or we can all hang separately. He said, yeah,
Damn.
dude, that's
Damn.
that
That's something.
that's a message, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, if you think about it, right? Like, maybe he's looking at the world and he's like, bro, either I gotta pick a team,
Yeah.
and
That's not the
the other team is not the team I want to be part of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and then here's and then the root issue is, why is there even teams,
right.
right? We don't need a Democrat
Literally,
and Republican team.
the founding fathers
We need
literally.
people. We need people to get together and combine ideas and work with each other and talk to each other and make sure that we find
Correct.
the right path forward for humanity, for ourselves, for our kids, for everybody else, right? But how do you? I mean, and then we know how. We basically have to turn off the internet.
Well, the problem is that the government was turned into a business a long time ago.
Is it?
Yeah. And
Is that what you think, though?
I think that's what affects a lot of things. To push agendas. There's a reason why people push agendas is to make more
I
money.
don't know if
off
it's
of it.
about business. I would say it's more about ideology.
I think
And-
it's a business, and I think.
I mean, government is definitely in business,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I
Government,
mean, you think about
government
this-
goes to fight. Government goes to fight a certain individual in Afghanistan, and they're fighting the back with the U.S. made weapons. I
Yeah.
mean, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
like, oh.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, okay, the founding fathers at the time, when George Washington became president, he still like worked like normal.
Yeah,
Like they got together like once a month.
I mean, you know, that was the
Right?
beginning, right?
And they discussed. Yeah, I understand, but that was they didn't have. There was no money behind it. It was
Well,
just
of course
for,
not.
it was just for the good of the people,
Yeah.
right? And then it became at some point. I couldn't tell you when, but it became
It ain't-
more business related.
It ain't the government that's the business part of it. It's the there's a different department for that. It's called what is it called?
I don't know what it's called.
I'm telling you, I know what it's
Let me
called. It's called the military industrial complex.
Oh yeah, true. Okay,
That's where the business comes from.
that is
right?
where a lot of business comes from, but that's not everything.
Lobbying, pharmaceuticals. I mean, yes,
Oil.
they all have sway on the government, right? And we don't need. I mean, and that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem, but I don't think that's the actual problem for what's happening in society today.
Yeah,
I think today's society is literally ideological, cultural, almost in a way,
right.
where
It's probably a mix of both, to be honest.
it definitely is right now.
Yeah.
Right now, it's definitely a mix of cultural and not economical, but social.
I feel like I'm sitting so far away.
Ideological.
Ideological.
Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Is that how I said it earlier?
Right.
Maybe, I don't know. But the ideologies are what's causing a lot of rifts,
Yep.
and people don't want to talk to each other because of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you get rid of it for both sides?
You're right.
I'm
though.
not talking about.
Turn off the internet.
I mean, turn off the internet. I guess
Don't turn off the internet. I need my job.
we'll find a different job.
Yeah, that's true.
If you turn off the internet, then there would be a lot less for for people to look at and be brainwashed
Yeah.
by. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the truth, right? That's never going to happen anymore. Censorship is not going to fix that. 'Cause censorship will only work one way,
Correct.
and it'll censor one side today, another side tomorrow, and then by the next day, everybody will be censored
Right.
because the government's going to be like, well, you guys are both, you know, and then the
There's
government
extremes
becomes,
on both sides.
and then the
so-
government becomes the oppressor,
Yeah.
which turns into dictatorship.
Yeah.
So it's like
And
Just like when they
and
took
then
down
you're
Jimmy
in-
Kimmel last
and then
week.
you're in V for Vendetta.
Like they took down Jimmy Kimmel last
Right.
week, right?
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah, I know.
He came back. He apologized. He didn't really apologize. He didn't say sorry. He just kind of, that wasn't the right thing to say. You know what I mean? But not I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
So they brought him back. He had to say something. He couldn't. He probably wouldn't say sorry straight up because
Right.
he
He probably didn't feel bad about
he
it.
doesn't feel bad about
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? So
What,
they
I
brought-
mean, to be fair, what's an
they brought
apology?
him back. But they brought him back because my point was getting to the fact that free speech is free speech,
Yeah.
right? Even if you say that shouldn't be.
Now, if you're implying something, that's a whole different story.
Yes, that's a different story. But you can say whatever you want, right? And the government shouldn't be able to come and say, "Hey, we don't like what you said. Get his ass off the air."
Yeah.
And second of all, him getting pulled off the air wasn't the decision of the government. They keep saying that the FCC chair got him pulled off or whatever. Maybe he said something. Maybe he did. I don't know. Who knows? But supposedly it was up to the Disney CEO who's like, "Nah, we're pulling you off."
Yeah.
And he said that they were pulling you off when they brought it up to him that he can't say that shit and that he's got to apologize. And he said he's going to double down. And that's when they cut him off the program.
Right.
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 So who knows what's true, what's not? People can say different things. Again, there's so many different ways.
Somebody will correct us.
Like the only way we'll ever find out is if you talk to the person directly.
Right. Correct.
What really happened?
Oh well, even then you might not get the full story because they're going to tell you their
Because
side.
we one-sided. Who always writes the history books?
So Victor,
The winners, right?
I got another answer for that.
Well, what's that?
Peter's answer.
Oh man.
Dude.
Man, oh man. And Peter, you know what? We should air that episode because he fit right into this whole fucking situation right now. Nah, he's it was a bad day for him. That day.
Word of advice:
Yeah,
don't drink before you come on here.
yeah. I mean, you can drink.
Don't drink in excess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. And then don't talk about what you want to talk about. But there's certain things you gotta kind of
Yeah, draw the line.
navigate, and then what you can and can't say. You know what I mean, so
I mean, we kind of do, kind of don't. So
we don't really censor what we say. I mean, that's why one day in the future, when one of us maybe ever makes it in life, someone's gonna pull up a clip of us from 20 years from now. They could be like, "Look at these fucking idiots, dude."
I'm be like, yeah, I was a fucking idiot then.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, or maybe we were right.
Maybe
Everybody
we were
else-
right.
Maybe everybody else was fucking wrong. You know what I mean? So who
You'd
knows?
be like, hey, can you message that?
They're not gonna.
Can you message on one of those comments? I want to see what that guy said.
Yes. I'm living in a trash can.
I will buy a $2,500 iPhone now.
Yeah, exactly. When $1 worth nothing. But shout out to my Bitcoin people out there. It's been a rough week. If you're in the AI space in terms of like the stock market, in terms of like AI, Bitcoin mining, stuff like that, you've made a shit ton of money recently.
Yep.
Let me tell you. But if you're in like crypto, like Bitcoin and altcoins and everything, right now you're
Struggling.
September was good about halfway through, and then the actual blood September came. And now it's red out there. So it's a red sea of blood out there for
So you're saying
crypto.
buy right now?
Yes. Yes, because Q3 is ending right now. Q3, end of September is end of Q3, right? A lot of guys are selling, making trades, selling stuff, doing wash trades, stuff like that. So the market's pretty active to end Q3. Q4 is going to be a boom, let me tell you.
Yeah.
They also came back today with the updated GDP numbers for the U.S. economy in what the hell is in Q2?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Q2. They're estimating that the U.S. economy grew by 3.5%. No, the first time they reported that, they said I think 3.3. Revisionists were saying that it's gonna be 3.5 when they revised that it's gonna be higher.
Shit.
It came back to 3.8.
Oh wow.
A shit ton more.
Yeah.
So Trump's economy grew a lot.
That's good. It's fantastic.
Q2, right? So he was already in office. Tariffs were already sort of in effect because Q2 starts in April.
Yeah,
And tariffs came in April.
Yeah, or May or whatever.
Yeah, so
you got a stuffy nose too, bro?
yeah, dude. I mean, it's been like this for a
All
whole
week,
dude.
Yeah, same.
Something's going on.
Same, bro.
Everybody,
But
everybody I know.
But I'm not like sick.
Chemtrails.
But I'm not like sick.
Me either. It's
Right?
just like a stuffy. My throat was kind of itchy,
A little bit.
but wasn't crazy.
I think one day like my head felt congested, but other than that, like
I was weak one day for like
I wasn't even
weak-ish.
weak. I was just
one day.
you know what I think I was because I didn't go to work. I didn't go to work Monday, Tuesday, where I stayed home. But I still went to my clients because I was like I need to go to my clients.
Yeah,
But
no, I was
yeah, if we sound funny, you know why?
Let me get this. It's weird,
Yeah,
but everybody has it.
yeah.
Sucking COVID.
I thought it was allergies, but I don't think it's
That's what I
allergies.
thought. That's what I thought.
But I'm like, I don't have allergies.
I don't really have.
I don't
allergies
usually have seasonal
But-
ones either.
Supposedly this week was one of the worst weeks for mold allergy.
Ah,
So I wonder if that has anything to do with it. It might.
it might.
Mold's bad.
Mold. I mean, that'll fuck up
Yeah.
anybody.
So it's possible that there was a alert for high mold concentration. I think yesterday or 2 days prior.
Yeah, but this has been like a
But
week now.
this was the top of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
it could have been, building up as time kept going, right?
I just don't
Because
know.
it feels
how,
like it started like last week, dude. And everybody I
Yeah.
talked to was like, yeah, this weird like sniffle / like sore throat, but not really.
Yeah. Well, I remember. I guess when we got the house, this one now. I guess there was previously like I guess some mold down there or something like that, and Peter would sleep down there a lot, and he ended up getting really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nothing like he had to go to hospital for or
Yeah.
anything, but he actually ended up getting really sick. And we had the support posts, and they were covered up in rope, and I actually uncovered the rope, and there was mold at the bottom of them.
Mm.
So I cleaned it out and everything, and I brought in a dehumidifier, which probably runs like all the time now. But I think that's like Peter
Yeah.
got super sick from that.
I'm sure there's a kit that you can buy that you can test for mold. I might
for
have to
sure.
check my house too because I feel like I had
Especially
like a
downstairs.
yeah. Well, I have a humid basement because it's not a basement. It's a crawl. It's not even a crawl space.
Right.
It's a what do you call it? It's called a fuck, bro. Escape my mind. I was to say dungeon, but it's not a dungeon.
I mean, it kind of looks like one. To be
It does look like a
honest.
dungeon, but it's a cellar.
Oh yeah.
So the walls in my house are literally assembled like a pyramid, dude. They're limestone, big ass
Right,
limestone
right,
rocks
right.
one on top of each other.
Mhm.
So that's how much. Because my house originally is from 1893.
Yeah.
The original farmhouse was here on this. This house was the original farmhouse for like 200 acres here.
Yeah. Right.
So it's interesting that you live in history, but maybe there's fucking mold in there. Who knows?
Yeah.
So I gotta check that and make sure
This
there's
house has
nothing
been
in there.
around longer than the city's been around.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's been longer around than this road.
Yeah.
The lady that lives across the street, she said that this road was paved. She moved in when Parker Road was
Or that part of Parker.
Parker Road was still a dirt road. That was like 45 years ago, she said.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love the area.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
I do.
I was just bartending a couple weeks ago at a place in Frankfurt. My buddy's parents have a house over there. Holy shit, was that a nice house? They're probably on like 15 acres. The neighbors, like, because it was the Popravina, neighbors brought out their horses and stuff,
Yeah.
so the kids can play with the
Yeah.
horses and stuff like that. And it's like a dead end,
So nobody messes with you. over
dude. And you're so far apart from your next neighbor. It was so
there.
cool.
That would be my next move from something
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I love it here. I know I could get a much better deal somewhere else. Jesus. I can get a much better deal somewhere else, like, bigger land, bigger house, cheaper taxes and everything
Right,
out
right.
of here.
Yep.
Right. I can get top dollar here. I can dip and move out, and I can take my business with
Yep.
me, and I can do that. Right. I can make it happen. But I'm gonna miss the culture. I'm gonna miss my friends. I'll miss my friends. But when
You got the internet.
exactly. But I'll miss the culture. I'll miss I'll miss the Polish people. I'll miss the everything that I kind of care for is here, right? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I can't say that. What I really care for is my family. And
I think we
What, did we
lost
just
the
get
cam- I
booted?
think we lost the camera for a second.
what I really care for is my family, the well-being of my
Yeah.
family, our health and everything. So it would make way more sense for me to get out of here.
Yeah.
Live somewhere else and live a different kind of
I'm
lifestyle.
still thinking about it, bro.
So am I. I have a lot of things going on right now. But my next move, I think, would be, if it was going to be a major move, that would be it. To move
Tennessee.
out of state. But I don't see that happening anytime sooner than maybe the next 7 to 9 years.
Yeah. See, if I were to move, it'd probably be sooner than that.
Then that's fine. You go and I'll join you. You find me a piece of land. Fucking, we'll buy a compound. We'll build a compound. Let's go, dude. We already talked about this multiple times.
The family group chat always comes up.
Yeah, the family group chat always comes up. We should get a compound now. Oh, yeah, 100%. Let's all pool our money together. Everybody needs to make some money first.
Yeah.
Because we don't have unfortunately we don't have a sponsor that's rich, so we have to pool our money together and build dude. It'd be awesome. I mean, it would definitely be awesome. There would be some
Turbulent times
for sure, but
I feel like our family we don't like argue like a crazy amount compared to like other families. I feel like. What are you looking at?
I don't know. I feel like there was somebody looking through the window. No, we're fine.
Yeah, I feel like we get along very well, and everybody, but at least when I see it compared to other families, I don't know. I'm not gonna use any examples, but
regardless of the fact, you're gonna run into
when
a rough
you
patch.
spend that much time together, though,
You
yeah,
get pissed off about stupid shit. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's why you gotta have 100 acres, so that if you get pissed off, you just drive to the other side. I'm gonna hang
leave
out.
a house over
I'm
there.
gonna have an owl house out there. I'm just gonna go take a shit. And dwell on the problem.
Take my newspaper and walk there. I'll be back tonight.
You'll be back in a week, dude. If you make it back, if you don't get eaten by something along the way. When I was talking to Mike today. Mike called me. I don't know what he called me about, but he called me and he's like, "So what do you think about Kentucky, man?"
That's what I've been thinking too.
Dude, 125 acres for 190 grand.
Fuck
Eastern
it.
Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm down.
I like their university they have over there too. So
I'm down.
I don't know if I'm. Hey,
I don't think
nothing against Kentucky, bro. I love Kentucky.
I don't
It's a
think I'd
beautiful
start
place.
with 125 acres.
Hell yeah, at that price, I'm buying it, dude.
Can I just buy like a quarter of it? Can I buy like 5?
But Kentucky's a nice place. The weather's good. It's not very humid there. I mean, I don't live there, so I don't know. I drove through there multiple times, but I liked it. It's a lot more secluded. It's a lot more rural. I know taxes are cheaper and everything's cheaper there.
Yep.
But for me, like paying income tax, like personal income tax, like in Tennessee, you don't have income tax.
Yeah.
Like it's state income tax, which is awesome. It's also like number 2 state for doing business.
Yeah.
Because the least amount of
Well, didn't
regulation.
Trump just go into Memphis?
And they're gonna clean that shit up.
Yeah.
So Tennessee has a lot of benefits, but Tennessee now is so inflated because everybody's
moving there. That's why you
so
got.
what's the next spot?
It's Kentucky, bro.
It's Kentucky.
Yeah.
100%. I think Kentucky's gonna be the next spot where people are gonna start moving. But and I have nothing against that.
What is it, like 4 hours?
I have nothing against Kentucky, or I have nothing against people moving to like Tennessee, whatever. But if you're moving there, you're moving there for a reason. So don't bring your shit with you. You adapt and adjust to the population that's already there.
Don't
right?
change. Don't change. Don't change.
Don't
the
bring your
culture over
California
there.
or your Illinois
Yeah,
bullshit.
Don't change your culture over there.
Yeah.
right?
Don't bring
I don't
that
think
crap.
they'd let you, to be honest.
But if there's a massive influx of those people, like there's a massive influx of Californians into Tennessee, and they're not happy about it.
I
mean,
wouldn't be either.
They jacked up the cost of land in like 2 years by like 5x almost.
Yeah.
You know, so Mike was telling me about this because we were talking about it before.
Right,
Not
right.
this Mike, a different Mike.
Yeah.
I can't wait to bring Big Mike on here one
Big
day.
Mike?
Oh man.
Yeah, he's probably excited to come on because he watches.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
He's probably, I can't.
Dude, yeah, but he'd be fucking laughing at his Arnold ass voice right now, Robbie.
I don't know.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, it's funny how different he and his brother talk because we've had Jacob on here, right?
We got to get Mike up here one day. HVAC master now. The HVAC master down in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, no. So I'm like, dude, Kentucky, bro. I'm like, you could probably buy something cheap. I'm like, the only thing I can't go like super rural because like I still need an internet connection to work.
Get Starlink.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you could.
Dude, now with Starlink, you can do anything. You
Yeah.
can be anywhere.
Yeah, true.
That's crazy. And now they're making Starlink phones.
Yeah.
That link to Starlink.
No, that's fake, dude.
Oh, is it?
You didn't think about the
Damn,
X
see?
phone?
No, not the X phone.
The-
The T-Mobile uses. T-Mobile now uses.
Starlink as a backup.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
They have satellite service everywhere, supposedly,
Yeah.
which is awesome. So, I mean, we'll see, I guess, how that plays out. But Kentucky's a nice place. I want to look at Kentucky. I'm curious what I think that's going to be the next place to boom.
I mean, realistically, okay, income taxes though, you're already paying them here, so it's not that much of a difference.
yeah, it's going to be much less.
Right, exactly. So it's like it's already a win.
Yeah,
It's not as big of a win as Tennessee.
yeah.
But the trade-off is that you're paying less in Kentucky for your like a house and everything like that.
Oh, it's cheaper. Yeah,
right,
for sure.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's
Dude,
like
Lexington, Kentucky, bro. I love that area.
yeah,
I drove through that place so many times, dude. I love the white, long ass white fences that are
Right.
leading up to like a house all the way in the back. Yo, give me one of those. Me and Michelle talked about that before. If
Yeah.
we were gonna move, I would move to something like that.
yeah.
Get 20, 30 acres. That's all I need. Get me a white fence around the property, dude, and a nice house, couple dogs. Dude,
I think you
couple
needed
guns.
more than a couple.
Don't
You
fuck
already,
shit
a
up,
couple
dude.
guns you already got. You know?
I mean, yeah, but a couple more won't hurt. You know, I mean, it might hurt somebody, but it won't hurt me. So, yeah. All right, let's finish this up. We might have one next week. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna be on a business trip down south. I'm gonna be talking to a bunch of rednecks.
We'll see how my next week goes for work too. Might be
So,
busy too.
We'll,
a couple of long nights.
if we don't do one next week, we'll do one in 2 weeks, or maybe we'll do two in one night. We'll see.
Or I'll make one next week and say Paul's missing.
That'd be a good one. We'll bring in a host. I'll be live. Wait, it's Thursday night. I might be back by then.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just bring a host anyways.
Bring a host and just call me. We can FaceTime.
No, absolutely not. No, you didn't do that for me, so I'm not gonna
You're
do
in
it
a
for
different
you.
part of the world, bro.
That-
That doesn't even. You're different time zone. When I would record, you'd be waking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about what you're dreaming about, dude. I don't care. All right, have a good
Shut
night,
up.
everybody.
Peace out.
Talk to y'all. See you later. Bye.